Hi guys, it's your girl Natalie, the one true diamond, coming at you guys with Monday morning chit chat. It's Monday. I'm on my way to work, and woo, y'all know that's fake, right? It's Monday, but I ain't all that about going in. Oh God, y'all, it was such a beautiful weekend. The weather was beautiful. It was so nice. It's like North Carolina. Okay. You're going to be freezing my butt off one day and hot where I can put on a pair of booty shorts, which y'all know I am not with this belly. Or even if I didn't have this belly, if I had that Coke bottle shape, like boom, Beyonce behind, small, what was Missy Elliott say? She said thick waist, chubby waist, thick something, I don't know what. Y'all know the little rap I'm talking about, okay? Ain't no, cute face, chubby waist, or something like that. Even with all of that was going on, if it was going on, okay? Because y'all know I'm like that, okay? So, anyway. Even if all that was going on, I still wouldn't be putting on no booty shorts. I'll be 50 my birthday. What I look like putting on some booty shorts, okay? So anyway, I got my little princess this weekend. I wasn't gonna get her because you all know I am full force wedding mode, okay? When I get her, that just throws a monkey wrench in everything because I can't concentrate on doing nothing but just right down behind her because she's a mess. So anyway, her mom had asked me if I could watch her the weekend, so I got her. And oh my God, that girl is a mess. We were out. Okay, we were out shopping. And, well, not shopping. I just ran to the grocery store to pick up a few things. And I got back in the car. Or was it before? No, it was before I got out of the car. I was calling my mom because I wanted to ask her something. And she wasn't picking up. It kept going to voicemail, and you know how it be. Unable to leave a message at this time or something it says. So she told me, I'm still laughing now because it was so funny to me. She was like, Grandma, why do you keep calling people? Ain't nobody messing with you. I said, oh my God. What? This girl is too grown. I was just so tickled. And a lot of times when she say little groany stuff, I be trying not to laugh in front of her because I don't want her to think it's cute, so she'll say it to nobody else or do anything. But I could not help but bust out laughing. And when I looked at her, she was back there laughing with this big grin on her face. I'm like, it was just too much. I was too done. I was like, okay, shut it down. That's it. I'm done. My gosh. And then I got like, she might be right because they sure ain't picking up the phone for me. Nobody might not be messing with me today. Oh Lordy, but that was funny. I thought I would share that little bit of humor. That little girl's a mess, honey. Believe me, I was ready to get her home. I text her mom and said, I'm bringing Jordan home at 12. She said, when I got there, she said, she done worried Miss Natalie. Miss Natalie said, I'm bringing her home at 12. Really, I was getting her out of there because I wanted to have everything done, my house back in order, because when she comes, she tears out every toy. It's in a disarray. It's no need. We pick it up. She tear it right back out. So I'm like, okay, there's no need. There's no need. I'll be so glad when we get a new house so she can have a playroom. If she tear that down, oh well, you tore it down. Get in there and clean that up. Whatever. It's not out in the public eye, okay? But anyway, so, yeah, because I wanted to get ready for The Walking Dead. Y'all know that was last night. I was like, they're going to drag it. They're going to drag it right out to the end. I wanted Negan to be gone last night. I did. I know it can't work like that. They got to build us up. But, oh, God, my Daryl. I just love Daryl. It's just something about that roughneck thug. I just love Daryl. Oh God, I just love Daryl and Rick. Yeah, and Negan. Even though I hate Negan, he is the character that you love to hate. Something about Negan is so sexy to me. I don't know what. He's just sexy. But I just hate him. I can't. I gotta look past that sexiness to the hate, you know? It's like, you know, you just, something about his character is just like, I be like, I can't stand you. But you're cute, but I can't stand you. Torn between the Negan. So, yeah. So, anyway, I spent my night watching Walking Dead. Can't wait till next week and see where they go. Oh, excuse me, to see where they wind up at. I know the Kingdom's gonna help them. Y'all know they gotta drag it out, and old bad behind Carol gonna come back too. Y'all ain't telling me nothing. Carol out there sitting, but when she see Daryl, I think that's gonna bring Carol back. I think Daryl's gonna wheel Carol back in. Oh, Morgan gets on my nerves. I can't stand him. I'm like, you could have released the word and that man would have listened to you, because he already said he trusts you. Well, you ugly. Oh, God, I was mad at him. I'm like, people are going to die. We know they're going to die. But you can't keep letting Negan rule like this. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Okay, I know some of y'all who don't look at Walking Dead don't feel my pain, okay? But Morgan should have stepped up at the plate right at that moment. He heard about all those people who had died. Glenn, Abraham, all of it. He heard it, and he still was like, he knew them from the beginning. He knew. He go back to the beginning. The very beginning. With Rick. He was there before all the other characters came with Rick, remember? He was there before them. He really was. It was him, Rick. They were pretty much the main two characters. And Rick even said, we go back from the beginning. And they do. So, anyway, it's going to get together. Morgan going to get together. He going to help out, too, in his own little way. I got a feeling. I got faith in him, too. Yeah. So, y'all, we went and looked at the house on Saturday. The one that I was telling you about. And what's going to go down with it, he's going to put the bid in today for it. He's going to go in lower than what they had for it, because the house is a repossession. And, you know, when the people who the bank went in and they just kind of, you know, they got it cleaned up, but it still needs to be, painted. And some of the rooms need the carpet replaced in it. So he's going to go down at slightly lower than what they offered, so that we could do these things. You know, that's what he's going to portray. And that the house has been on the market, nobody's looked at it, blah, 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 blah. They want to turn it over quick. He says that we might have to actually go in with what they have offered, because the house, we might have to actually go in at what they have actually put up there in order to get this house. And he said that's because it's only, the banks only had it up there for 2 days. The people, I guess, who own the house might have been trying to sell it, but they would never let anybody in to look at the house, which was stupid. But you had it on the market to sell. Every time somebody go, you said no, they can't get in. So, you know, it stayed on the market a long time. But the bank just got it, and they've only had it up there for a few days. So we're thinking we might have to do that, but I don't know. I'm just praying and believing they'll go with the lesser amount, and they'll give me more chance to do more different things that I want to do with what I have left over with my loan. Okay, so, you know, and it's just so amazing how, you know, y'all, I cut the fool, I act stupid. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. But God will still work things out for you, and I'm just believing He's going to work this particular thing out for us, because He has placed people in our lives that, you know, not only I can see where I am a blessing to Derek in some ways, and I see where he is a blessing to us in some ways. It's like people that have crossed our paths have just been helping out, reaching out. And this one particular man that's helping us now, I told y'all he knew Derek way back. Him and Derek been knowing each other probably about 30 years. They all been in the construction together. He started out like construction doing something else, and now he is like doing appraising houses, and he do selling houses. You know, he'll do it on the side as well. And what he's planning on doing, you know, is, you know, he's been working with us and just giving us helpful hints and tips and things and what to look for in a house when we go. And he has just been a blessing all the way around. He is not going to take a dime, do you hear me, from us in the sale. He's, you know, been like, you know, whatever, you know, you have, this is what you got. He says, I don't usually do this for everybody. He said, I usually get 1%. He said, but I've been knowing this old boy here a long time, and, you know, and he's a good person, you know. Him and his wife will be at the wedding. Maybe I can get some pictures of them so y'all can see the man who I'm talking about, who's just been a blessing. So I'm just believing that God's going to work this thing out in our favor. When he go to the bank this morning, he's going to present and he's going to work it out in our favor. I just believe it. I just believe it. You know, sometimes, you know, that the Bible tells us that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So things that you have not seen, you know, you got to have faith and believe that God are going to manifest those things. And I'm just going to start speaking those things into life, into, you know, you got to start speaking positivity, positive things, you know. So in my mind, I've already done started decorating my house. I've already picked my paint colors that I want in my house. And I already picked how I want the floor. I'm trying to go through now in the interior design, how I want it, my house to be laid out. It's just there. It's mine. It's mine. I'm claiming it. It's mine. You know, I'm claiming it. You know, it's going to work out. We're going to get good news. It's going to be a good news. Good report. It is going to be a good report. The Word of God says, whose report will you believe? I am believing a good report. A good report. So I'm excited about that. I'm also wedding plans are, you know, they're slowly coming around, slowly. I know y'all like April's here, or be here in the blink of an eye. It will, but when I say slowly coming around, it's like I didn't do much this weekend or anything, but I do plan on picking speed back up this week. Me and Derek already said we're not doing like any Valentine, anything for each other or anything, but then in my mind as I'm pulling down the driveway, here I go, like, okay, I want to do some type of something, surprisingly, something, but I'm not going to waste time doing that because I know what we got to do and what we got to focus on. So I'm not falling for it. I'm not going to fall for the Miss Natalie again. I'm going to listen and I'm going to stick to plan. We are not doing anything for Valentine's Day because of the wedding. We're going to get that straight. So far we got everything in place, everything that we needed to actually get out, and I've already told y'all that, so I'm not going to run back through that. It's just me getting my decorations and everything together. So finish the vases up, and I'm going to do those tonight with putting my bling bling on it. And I think I've already decided what I'm going to put inside the vase. I've seen a picture and it looks like they put like tissue paper in the vase, and that looked pretty. So I think I'm going to do that. I was going to put like the rocks, and I have bought rocks, so I might put rocks in some things and put a little candle in it. I might do that. I'm just trying to practice and get together. Y'all know I got all my candy dishes together. The only thing I have to do is really buy my candy, but I've got all the dishes and everything together. And I'm not going to buy candy till the last minute, really, because I don't want it there. I don't want to eat it. I don't want to think about it. So, yeah. So, we'll have that. Yeah. So, I'm just excited. I got to get my invitations out this week for sure. I need to get invitations out to where I need to go and be at. So I will most definitely be doing those the weekend. Or not the weekend, but this week, getting that in. So my full force will be going towards wedding stuff this weekend. But this week, oh my God, this week, yes. And hopefully by the end of March, I want to have everything like paid for and out of the way, so I don't have to worry about it. In April, I will just be basically running through some things. I like plans, finalizing those plans. Yeah, I think the hotel I'm going to be staying in, they don't have a conference room because it's like a Holiday Inn Express, but they have a very nice king suite that has an additional little sitting area with the king bed to it. And I think I'm going to, well, I know I'm going to get that because one of Derek's friends, I told y'all, God has placed so many wonderful people in our life. He works at Nissan. And y'all know Derek, them cleaning business, cleans Nissan. And he's made so many friends out there. And this guy, he lives out of town. Well, he's from out of town. But he's been living in the Holiday Inn Express as he works here at Nissan. And he has so many points built up that he gave me 2 nights. Did y'all hear what I'm saying? 2 nights in that king suite, and it's $150. That was my wedding present. So he gave me $300 for a wedding gift because him and Derek are friends. Is that not that's favor? That's a blessing. That's $300 I don't have to pay out for 2 nights. But anyway, I went and looked at that the weekend, and they didn't have a conference room, but they do got like a little breakfast eating area, and he said that we could use that if we wanted to. You know, there might be other guests there because it is public. They can't block it off and do it private, but it is. I told him that's fine. I'm okay with that. And also there's an area upstairs that has a long hall, and then it comes out into a sitting area there. And I was like, is it okay if we use that? I just want to meet with everybody briefly, you know, just do a little walk, run through. He said that it's fine. Again, you know, it's open area. It might be people there, it might be guests there. If it is, you know, it's not problem. I said, that's fine. I'm fine with that because I know what I'm going to do. When it's about close to that time, me and my family are going to sit upstairs. You know, at 6 o'clock, ain't nobody really lounging around, but at 6 o'clock, I want to start practicing like at 6, you know. So at 6 o'clock, or maybe 5 or 6, like get it early in the afternoons. But probably 6 so they can have their dinner, because I'm serving a lasagna dinner that night before. So we're going to like let them go upstairs, and we're going to run through our walkthrough, because I told y'all I can't get in that building, which really is like, I don't know why that man's being like that, but I can't get in the building until the morning of. And then I'm going to get them to either come back. I'm going to give them a choice when we practice. They can either come back that morning at about 10:30 and we can do a quick walk through everybody, or they can, or I want them in place at 3 o'clock and they can do their walkthrough on how they're going to have everybody there, okay? It's going to have to be either one of the two. I mean, it's not hard to walk down the aisle, and any wedding practice I have been to has been very minimal. It's not been much of anything. It's just basically walking and knowing where you're going to stand. If you know where you're going to stand, then that's good. They're giving you a few instructions on what they want for the morning of surgery. Oh my God, not surgery. But for the morning of the wedding, and it's pretty much a quick little walkthrough, and you know where to stand. That's practice, and then everybody get there. You know, some people will have like a dinner or whatever, you know. So yeah, so I'm fine with that, and I think it's going to be fine. You know, I'm just learning to stop stressing and work ways out around it. I was stressing on how we're going to practice, how we're going to get everything done, but I am fine with it. I'm okay, and I'm ready. I know I can do it. I feel like once everybody get going and everything, I think people will be apt to help me get my stuff broke down and everything, and we could be out in that building by 9 o'clock, and that will be my last time of using that building for anything. I mean, I don't care, you know, how nice of a building it is. It will be my last time because he's not willing to work or bend or even be compassionate to someone in their special day. So, yeah. But I'm in it now, so I have to make the best of being in it, you know. And just like I told Derek, I said if we had went with my original plan, because I didn't want to serve alcohol. There was another building that was just as nice. It's not as big as the building that I'm having it in, but it was just as nice. And the lady was offering places for my girls to change in there and everything. And he didn't even want to offer his side room. He said the bride could change there, but he didn't want to offer the other girls to change in there. And I'm like, what? So that's why I got the king suite, so that they could come up to my room and change in, the ones that don't live local and who wants to come up, you know, as we're getting dressed and everything. So yeah, it's a mess, you know. So I am but you know, I'm satisfied. I feel like things are working together for my good. So yeah, so that's all I got to update you guys on. I did make videos last week, but I didn't post not a one, so it was good. I made one ranting about a dress, the girls messing around with their dresses and everything. So far I know everybody but 2 have their dress. One, I'm not sure if she's ordered it. The other one, I know she hasn't ordered, but she's sitting around waiting, talking about losing weight. No, 3 haven't ordered their dress. That's right. And that one I just pretty much done cut her out of the whole thing anyway. So we're gonna see. Anyway, I will talk with you guys later. I ain't gonna get worked up about that. I was so worked up the other day. I'm not gonna get worked up again. I will talk with you guys later. But my advice, I'm going to tell y'all this. My advice to anybody who's planning a wedding, the smaller you can make your wedding party, the better. I know it might feel like you don't want to hurt anybody or leave anybody out, because that's how I felt. But now, hind thought, you know, I wanted to invite people who had me in their wedding for sure to return the favor, because they felt enough of me. And I feel enough with them that they are good friends that I should ask them to be in my wedding. But if you can condense your stuff down to 3, that's all you need. Because I'm going to tell you why. Because a bunch of people trying to get together all at one time is a mess, a mess. So, yeah. So that's my thing for it right now. So I'm going to go. I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all remember to do what? Give God some praise. Give him some thanks for waking up this morning. Starting you on your way. Giving you another chance to get it right. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.